Have you ever stopped to think about what happens in the chop mission if we shoot D, also known as Devin, or try to catch him some other way before that cutscene where he manages to escape on the bike? Yeah, my friends, today's video is another one in the series of all the mission possibilities, and this time it's the chop mission. This mission is pretty cool and it has a lot of dialogue, like tons of dialogue variations that I think you're gonna enjoy, plus some really neat possibilities within the mission. So if you're a fan of the channel, go ahead and drop a like and subscribe right at the start of this video, and let's get into it. Starting right from the beginning of this mission, we're testing some simple stuff. There are things that will obviously lead to failure, but since we're trying all the possibilities, I gotta do those too just to have them recorded here. The first thing is this: after the first cutscene, we have to go to the van, but what happens if you don't head to the van? The mission doesn't fail, but Lamar will stop right in front and start spitting out a bunch of lines calling you out. Usually he insults you one way or another, but it's nothing too crazy.
Come on, homie, we ain't got all day. Let's go. Task at hand, homie. Come on.
During the time you're walking next to Lamar, you can also try to get the cops' attention. If you do that, when the police show up, you'll fail the mission because it says you weren't supposed to attract the cops. There's a pretty crazy thing here that speedrunners usually do, and I'm not sure if it's only in a specific version of GTA 5 or if it should work in all versions. Here's the deal. At this part, the game kind of locks your character and he moves at the same speed as Lamar. If you keep pressing to make him take cover on the wall, like a lot of people call it, and use that to move forward, at some point your character will be free for you to run alongside him. Speedrunners use that free time to carry a cardboard box to the passenger door of the van, and when that happens, if everything goes right, when Lamar puts Chop in the back of the van, he'll get in the back there too. I've tried this several times, bringing the cardboard box to the door, and it usually doesn't work for me, so maybe this only happens in some versions of GTA 5, or there's a different way to do it. But even when I do it, bringing the cardboard box and blocking the passenger door, I couldn't get Lamar to enter through the back of the van. Now we get to a really cool part on the way to D, which is this. Whether you've done the mission complications or not, when you play this mission, you'll get two different dialogues depending on the situation. In other words, if you have completed the mission complications, there are two possible dialogues that can happen. And if you haven't done complications yet, there are two other dialogues that can occur. To switch between the dialogues, usually what you can do is fail the mission. For example, if you're playing the mission and you see dialogue 1 but want dialogue 2 to happen, just go down and fail the mission somehow. When the mission restarts from the checkpoint, it will play the other dialogue, which is a variation of dialogue number 1. So if you haven't done the mission complications yet, you'll have two dialogues. In dialogue number 1, they talk about some things happening at this point in the game, like Stretch possibly getting out of prison, among other stuff. Dialogue number 2 is a simpler one, talking about Simeon's repossession service and some other random things related to Chop. Check out these two dialogues.
Hey, I like your dog, homie. Me and Chop got a lot in common. Yo annoying ass.
Man, I'm carrying both of y'all asses, homie. Look what I set up.
Hey, why we doing this, dog?
Man, cuz we supplementing our income.
More like supplementing the drama in our lives.
Is that fool Simeon looking out for us, or is he looking out for himself?
Shit, himself, I guess.
So how a couple of gutter-ass fools like us get ahead?
By getting serious.
Exactly. We two highly motivated, results-driven motherfuckers with an entrepreneurial mindset.
Oh, yeah. Highly motivated self-starters, huh? In the kidnapping sector.
Yeah, starting big.
But it always go wrong, don't it? All your schemes for years.
They don't go right, but I wouldn't say that they go wrong all the time neither. Not as wrong as they could.
I ain't dead, but I ain't rich neither.
How does 40,000 sound? Because that's what's happening right here.
Man, I believe it when I'm
If you've already done the mission complications, you'll get 2 other dialogues. In the first one, Franklin says he met a white guy who knows the streets and that this white guy is a great opportunity for them to level up and stuff. And this first dialogue is pretty cool. In the second dialogue, which is a variation of the first, there's a bit of talk about Michael as well. In both dialogues, Lamar kind of rejects the idea of having a mentor, which would be Michael, the white rich guy and all that, but it's really cool to check out these 2 dialogues too.
Hey, I like your dog, homie. Me and Chop got a lot in common. Yo annoying ass.
Man, I'm carrying both of y'all asses, homie. Look what I set up.
Man, fuck this, man. You seen Tanisha?
She straight. It's me and you that ain't straight though, homie.
Dog, I know, homie. But look, I met this contact, this white dude. Real serious dude, man. This motherfucker know the streets, homie. I know he'll be a good hookup for us.
We don't need no hookup, fool. I know these streets.
You know these streets. Man, all you know is dime bag hustling, credit card stealing, boosting gas tankers on me? Come on, man. What, you trying to be some fucking commodity trader or something?
Fool, that shit went up, man.
Look, homie, I don't mind dying, you feel me? But I just want to die over something that matters, homie. That's what foreign gangsters should really be about.
And I know this much, the motherfucking OGs ain't even giving a fuck about us, though.
Man, fuck the OGs then. You know what I'm saying? This ain't no motherfucking pyramid scheme.
Wait, hold on. Listen to your boy one time. Listen to your boy. You want some paper, my nigga? This is what it's about. Check it out. I'm talking about 40,000. No problem. Cash in hand, 2 days time, no killing, nothing.
No, just starting another beef with the fucking ballers, nigga. That's Class A felony bullshit.
We gonna keep our disguise on. Ain't nobody gotta know it was us.
Yeah, whatever, homie. We'll see about that. Man, what a long way we come, homie.
Fuck you wanna go a long way for? We right here right now, loco.
That's cool if you want to be bending corners on coke and cough syrup all your days.
I seen you on that shit before.
There you go. Maybe you have. But shit has got to get serious, man. Foreign gangsters is about real shit.
You think running repos for them Armenian fraudsters was serious? Man, please.
Nah, that's why I didn't come at your ass for fucking shit up.
I fucked it up. Man, you the genius that crashed through the dude window.
Man, 1, I had a gun in my fucking head. 2, you the one fuck with them essays, man.
When you met a man who could tell you what to do?
Like I said, man, this dude is serious. Creeped on me like some stealth shit.
Fool, you slipping.
You don't want to fuck with this man, dog. Even you.
Man, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, your ass keeps saying that.
Man, I don't even know what you tripping on.
Besides those dialogues, I think some things are obvious, right? But here's the deal. If you destroy the van or get it stuck somewhere, the mission will fail because we need the van to keep going. So you can't wreck it or trap it, and if you try to ditch it, like hop into another car and drive off, the mission will fail too. That's because Chop and Lamar won't get into other vehicles, and it'll count like you abandoned the team or something like that. When we're arriving here where D is, the game blocks some other entrances, so we enter exactly where the cutscene will spawn and everything. However, if you come through other routes, you can see D plus the girl he's talking to, and you can even aim at him. So if you shoot D or that girl, the mission will fail because it says D was alerted, which isn't very helpful. But anyway, there's another thing you can do too. You can come with the van by another path. It's kind of hard to get in, but if you come with the mod, it's easier. What I didn't like about this part is that when you manage to get here with the van, instead of the cutscene playing, the mission fails because D was alerted, which I don't think makes much sense since he gets alerted anyway, even during the cutscene. So if we follow everything correctly in the mission and get to the cutscene trigger and all that, there will be 2 dialogues during the chase. In both dialogues, Lamar talks about Franklin's special ability, and if you use the special ability for a good amount of time, Lamar will comment on it. If you don't use it, he'll just make a few remarks about it. But there are 2 dialogues we get. The first one usually plays the first time, and the second one happens if we fail the mission and restart the checkpoint. Check out both of them.
He on a bike, man. And we ain't gonna catch him.
Just drive, fool.
Hold on, Chop.
You get all sex-faced when you do that shit, homie? That's hilarious. You seen that bitch back there? She a dime. I'm all over that. And she probably the same. Like I said, they fly.
Flock your mind on this shit right here for a minute. You worse than Chop. Bitches!
Ain't no stopping. Just on this hill, fuck it. Get on it.
We in a van, nigga. This motherfucker slow as hell.
Motherfucker jumping left. Don't overshoot that shit.
Next time we going after the motherfucker in the car, all right? All these punk-ass bikes. Go back to chamber. If we snatching this dude, we snatching his ass right. Remember the homies around the block?
Man, the homies is lame.
Yeah, so we not. Cops on their cell phone as soon as they made the ransom call. Triangulated the signal. Ghetto birds all over the place. Surveillance, my nigga. You see what he driving? Man, we in a van, motherfucker. We fucked.
Oh, gangster, we got this.
It's gonna get bumpy, Chop. What the fuck you say something for? We could've creeped up on this nigga.
You see yourself, Franklin? You was a big black motherfucker, nigga. Your creeping days is over. Come on, homie, concentrate on the road. We heavier, use that momentum and shit. You marks won't warn. This nigga's a punk, homie, and he making you look like one too.
I don't know why you think that's gonna motivate me, nigga, cause it don't. Motherfucker gonna slip soon enough. Man, look at this shit, dawg. We chasing another motherfucker on a motorcycle.
Fool.
Man, how we gonna get the ransom? If you use your cell phone, the police gonna trace the signal and we fucked.
Man, that don't happen, dog. That's some bullshit.
It ain't some bullshit. It's science, fool. They got the technology.
Man, fuck science.
If you also don't reach a D in the mission, there'll be some complaining dialogues from Lamar before the mission fails, but none of it's really important.
That's 40 G's getting away right there. He leaving us behind, fool.
And if you somehow manage to reach the D, whether by stopping right in front of him or taking one of those alternate routes speedrunners use, depending on where you are, the D will crash his bike into your van, and your van will be thrown far away, like the D on the bike is indestructible. If I'm not mistaken, just a little further ahead he becomes vulnerable again, but intercepting him at that point gets a bit trickier. When you get to the part where D crashes into the bus or the bus crashes into D and he falls off the bike, if you don't follow Chop at that moment, try to get back into the van or try to steal the bike, anything that puts too much distance between Franklin and Chop and D, the mission will fail. So here you don't have many options. There's not much choice but to start the chase where we're jumping, crashing and all that. If you try to shoot D during the chase, explode him or do anything like that, the mission will also fail because the point is to capture him alive since it's a kidnapping. So throwing bombs, hitting him, shooting him, anything like that will cause the mission to fail. When we get close to the train cars where that cutscene plays and D ends up hiding, whether you're following him or not, at this part with the train cars, you can move a little to one side or the other. It doesn't matter, the cutscene will always play the same way. However, if you're too far away, the mission can fail. But I mean, you have to be really far from him. And here's another thing that a lot of people didn't know. When you reach this part of the mission, where you have to look for D hiding in the train cars, you can actually switch to Chop. What many don't know, and the game doesn't really suggest you do it this way, is this. You can switch to Chop and just wait 100% that he will find D. If you switch to him the first time, he'll be able to track D through 2 train cars. After that, he'll go after that other dog where he'll do some questionable stuff and he'll finish that part alone. Franklin doesn't need to go there, get him, or call him back, and then Chop will be able to track D again. So basically, once you switch to Chop, if you don't switch back, he can complete this part of the mission all by himself. Or you can do it differently. You can keep switching between Chop and Franklin. That way you'll get a much faster result. When you switch to Franklin, especially after Chop tracks the 2 wagons, Chop will go after the dog where he's gonna try his, his axe. And if you're playing as Franklin, you have 3 options. First, you can just wait for Chop to finish on his own. Second, during the act, you can go in and break them up, and then Chop will get back to the mission's focus. And third, before Chop even gets to the dog, you can kill the dog, and then Chop will go straight to tracking D inside the wagons and all that. The mission won't fail, and you'll save a lot of time. Actually, this is a technique widely used in speedruns. So when we get here to the wagons, one thing that's important to make clear is that even though D is always in the same wagon, no matter the order or how you do the mission, when you look at the other side of the wagon where D is, that wagon is always closed. And interestingly, some other wagons you can open from the other side, but not D's. Then when you go and open the correct wagon where D is inside, during the cutscene the wagon opens on the other side, but outside of the cutscene it's closed. So it's kind of a part that turned into a plot hole, or maybe just a poorly done part of this mission. And another really cool thing that a lot of people don't know is this. After you open the right wagon, where that cutscene with D escaping the wagon happens, you can still switch back to Chop's view and watch him biting D for as long as you want. You can literally just stop here and keep watching and the mission won't fail. Chop will stay there biting D for quite a while. Lamar won't show up with his van, and that only happens after Franklin arrives and pulls Chop off of D. When we capture D and take him back home, D recognizes Lamar right away. I think a good point to make here is that the van's license plate says Lamar G, so how wouldn't D know it's Lamar? Also, when Lamar arrives, he's not wearing a mask, so D immediately realizes it's Lamar dealing with him. But getting back to the possibilities, we have two dialogues on the way back to Lamar's place. The first and second dialogues basically say the same thing, just in slightly different ways.
We going back to your crib? I've been there when you was in diapers.
Shut up, man. You ain't recognize me.
I knew it was you before you took that flag off. You always been dumb, Lamar.
Really? Well, I guess that means we gonna have to shoot your ass when we pick up our 40 stacks.
You ain't gonna pick up shit. Fans gonna be on you before you can even move, nigga.
Be quiet, I gotta make a call. We got your boy.
You calling them on a cell phone, you dumb motherfucker? They gonna trace this shit in a second.
We want 40,000. It's pay me or pay the funeral director, motherfucker.
What the fuck you done? You just gave them our location. Now we gotta let this motherfucker out of here. Get the fuck out of here. And nigga, give me that damn phone.
What the fuck?
Fuck y'all. I'll be seeing y'all soon.
The only reason you been seeing shit cause we went easy on your ass. Remember that, dog?
Dumb bitches.
This some bullshit. Take me down the cut.
Why the fuck you pull your flag down?
Man, needed to breathe.
Lamar motherfucking Davis. This just the kind of lame ass shit Mark like you try to pull.
Man, fuck you. And who the fuck is this Lamar nigga?
You lame sucker.
We gonna see who lame when they got my two in the back of the head and little chop chewing on they shit. I'm gonna make some bills off this fool. Just shut up while I make the call. Yeah, we got your homeboy, and we ain't tripping. We gonna smoke his ass if you don't come with that bread.
This shit done. They gonna be all over your fucking cell phone.
40,000 motherfuckers, so this nigga gonna be in 40 little pieces.
What the fuck, homie? Half the city gonna be mobilized on this shit. We gotta drop his ass. Get the fuck out of here. And nigga, give me that damn phone.
What the fuck?
Fuck y'all. I'll be seeing y'all soon.
The only reason you been seeing shit cause we went easy on your ass. Remember that, dog?
The OG's gonna hear about this.
After that, I tested another possibility, which was abandoning the van with all of them inside. Actually, not just abandoning the van, right? But like trying to grab another vehicle, even if it was another van, to see if they'd switch or something, but they don't switch. It only works with that specific vehicle. And if you go too far away, the mission will fail. If you get a wanted level during this part of the mission, from the train area route to Lamar's house route, the mission won't fail. On the contrary, there are still some pretty cool dialogues you can see here that we usually don't catch.
Hey, you getting one time on us with this dude in the van? Come on, homie. Get us out of this, genius. They ain't taking me alive. I ain't doing time for this pump.
And here's another really cool thing. After Lamar makes the call and Franklin throws the phone out, letting D escape out the back of the van, something I always wanted to try was running over D to see if anything would happen, or blowing him up by throwing a sticky bomb on the ground to see if the mission would fail or not. And it actually does fail, meaning he doesn't just leave like a regular NPC. If you take him out even after that part, the mission ends up failing because he has to be alive to show up later in the mission, the long stretch. And another cool thing about this mission is that you don't have to go straight to Lamar's house, which is where the first part is suggested by the map for you to go. You can head straight to the final objective, which is next to the basketball court, also close to Lamar's house. And when you stop there, D will get out and the final cutscene will automatically play. After this mission, there are also some posts on Bleeder talking about it. One is from a guy named Bala4Life, and others are just comments about the mission. There's also a line from Lamar specifically about it on Franklin's Life Invader, so check that out too. It's pretty cool. Basically, these are all the possibilities I could think of for this mission. If you remember anything else or think of something we could test, drop it in the comments and maybe I'll make a short or a smaller video just about that, alright? What you saw in this video is just a small slice compared to some of the possibilities that exist in other missions, like the secret outfit we get in the GTA 5 prologue. If you do some very specific things, a different outfit will show up for Trevor in the final cutscene, and it looks really cool. So if you want to see that, I'll leave it right here next to the yellow arrow. Man, this video turned out awesome, but it was a lot of work, and I think you're gonna like it. That's it guys, thanks, take care, cheers, peace out.